Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your February 2018 mid-month general readings. Thank you so much for joining us here today, and welcome to any newcomers, and thank you for those of you who continue to follow my YouTube channel, your likes, shares, subscribes, and all your support and feedback. And also, always, a thank you to both my regular clients and my new clients as well for continuing to reach out for personal one-on-one readings and keeping me so busy and occupied with those. If any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage, click on the About button for more information. I do a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, in addition to specific spreads like relationship compatibility charts and 6 and 12-month overviews as well. You can also find my contact information there, and also you can find my contact info attached to the description of every video I post. For those of you who are looking to connect with me a little more quickly, you just have a quick question or two that you're looking for a fast answer for, you can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy, and the link to that is also with the rest of my contact info. Instantgo is a smartphone app. It's really cool and easy and fast to use, and it connects you with me either immediately or quite quickly, almost, I mean always within the same day. You can choose a one question, one answer option, or you can open it up for a little reading via text, and there's also a video chat option and phone calls as well, which come right through to my phone. So if you're looking for, you have a decision you need to make quickly, or you're looking for just a quick answer to something, you can find me on Instantgo. And for the more traditional intensive readings, live or recorded, you can just email me at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. All that info is on my YouTube channel. Turnaround time for personal readings is usually pretty fast because I do readings full-time 5 to 6 days a week. It's anywhere from a few days upwards of a couple of weeks, but almost always within a 2-week period of time or so we can set something up for you. All right, let's move right into this. Remember to check your rising and your moon sign videos as well for further clarification if you know them. And they may play out a little more predictably for you some months than others. So this reading is for the earth sign of Capricorn. For the remainder of February, we're just looking at the last couple of weeks of February 2018. As I always say, time being somewhat fluid. So let's see what's in store for the earth sign of February. Sorry, the earth sign of Capricorn for the remainder of February. Okay, Capricorn, we have the Empress, followed by the Four of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, followed by the Eight of Wands, and from the bottom of the deck representing overall energy we have the Emperor. So Capricorn, you have the Emperor and the Empress both in your reading. Always a nice pair. It's traditionally, in terms of the Emperor for your overall energy, traditionally the Empress is seen as the best card to pair with him because it kind of balances out his sense of order and structure and control and rigidity with her more feminine, fertility, open-minded, nurturing gentleness as well. It can sometimes represent parental figures, so for some of you there may be more of a focus for the last part of February, the last half of February, on you as parents or on your parents as well. It's a lovely energy, regardless of how the specifics play out, because these are general readings. There's a lot of you watching, so it may mean different things to different people in different degrees. It may resonate for some of you in a certain part of your life, for others of you in a different part of your life, although the energy fundamentally remains the same, and the energy is really quite lovely. It's very comfortable and stable and balanced energy for the last 2 weeks of February. We begin with the Empress and the Four of Wands. The Empress is the traditional Earth Mother of the Tarot. She also represents fertility as well, and I'm already getting that distinctly. Some of you, there are some fertility conception messages for you. She has that lovely balance between the earthy, sensual, tangible, see, touch, feel things, and the deeper, more spiritual, nurturing aspect. She's always about the beginning of things, the planting of seeds, because it's about fertility, the time being right. And when she shows up for anybody who's considering starting something new, investing in something new, because I'm kind of getting that too. I'm kind of getting a variety of messages here. She's usually a green light for beginning new things or seriously considering the start of new things as well. And again, because she has a strong energy of fertility, I am getting that some of you will be finding out that you're pregnant, conceiving, or giving birth over some time, if not now, over the next few weeks. I'm actually getting it's also paired with the Four of Wands, which is a celebratory card, can often point to a celebratory event like engagement, you know, marriage, weddings, anniversaries, things of that sort. And it also is the happy surprise card, the unexpected blessing card, and it typically represents a happy surprise or an unexpected blessing coming your way. And it's not a card of an indeterminate time either. Typically, whatever this happy surprise or unexpected blessing is coming within a short period of time, and we are looking at just the last couple of weeks of February. So if it's not happening right now, it will definitely be happening over the next couple of weeks. And paired with the Empress, it could be an unexpected pregnancy, but one that is welcomed. I'm actually getting that for some of you, you are finding out that you are pregnant, that you've conceived, or you may be giving birth as well. Definitely a cause for celebration, even if it is rather unexpected. I'm also getting that for some of you, it's either you or someone close to you that is conceiving, but it's been after perhaps some difficulty in conceiving, or that you've been trying quite some time to actually become pregnant. And I'm also getting for some of you that that there is you're going to be surprised by the news of your grown child becoming pregnant, so son or daughter, so you're actually receiving the news that you're going to be grandparents. I'm getting that as well. So congratulations to all of you. Some of you, it may be marriage, weddings. And again, there's this lovely balanced energy of it too, because the Emperor is your overall energy, which is about structure, self-discipline, authority, but also the safety and security that comes from operating your life in kind of a very balanced, practical way, making sure that things stay balanced and temperate as well. Sometimes left to his own devices, the Emperor can represent a bit too much rigidity or, you know, domineering, controlling, although he's in the upright position. The Emperor has quite a big job to do. He's an emperor, so, you know, he lives in a world where he has an entire empire to run, and in order to do that, things have to kind of go on schedule. Everything has to be kind of flow in a certain way. So he's all about exercising his authority in that and making sure things follow a certain way. So discipline, self-discipline, structure, making sure that things adhere. But Capricorn, his energy is balanced out in quite a lovely way over the next few weeks by the Empress. They're like that beautiful pairing of energy, celebratory energy as well. Some of you, it's literal fertility, or you're celebrating something within your family and friends. And for some of you, a lot of you, there's an unexpected element to it, or the reason that you're celebrating is a surprise. It is unexpected, but no less happy because of that as well. And some of you, you have an unexpected surprise coming. Some of you, I feel, are celebrating also just the place that you find yourself in after living your life according to a certain way, kind of, you know, enjoying the rewards, the fruits of your labors, and the rewards of making sure that you've lived a balanced, temperate life, particularly if it involves your home, family. And I'm getting some property energy here too, and perhaps moving and relocating for some of you. When I look at your elemental energy, you have two major arcana cards, the Emperor and the Empress, beautiful energy, 2 Wands and 1 Pentacle. So Wands is that fire energy, which is about creative, manifesting, building energy. It's very action oriented and fluid. And then you have 1 Pentacles cards, which is earth energy, which is, you know, those tangible, concrete things like money, finances, property, real estate, job, that sort of thing. So some of you, there is a very tangible element to it too. And some of you are finding yourselves in a position where something has paid off for you, an investment or hard work that you've put into something has paid off, and you're considering what to do with these benefits, especially if you've been unexpectedly surprised by how well an investment or a project has worked out. Because at or towards the end of February, maybe in the last week or so, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So the Seven of Pentacles is a card of reflection and assessment on what you have, on harvest. It's taking a look at what the harvest has gleaned. What have your efforts brought you? What do you have? Which is what the woman on this card is doing. She put in the work, the effort. She planted the seeds and grew this tree, and the fruit has blossomed and ripened, and now it's ready to be picked, and she's looking at it and she's considering it. What do I have? What have my efforts netted me? It looks like it's been a pretty decent harvest because it's the 7 already. And completion is, we look at completion and culmination when we get to kind of the 9, and the 10 represents cycles ending. So 7 represents a pretty decent harvest. It's looking at what you have and considering, are you going to pick it all? Are you going to continue with the same harvest? Do you need to make changes? Maybe considering a new kind of crop. Reflection, assessment on what you have. And it's paired with the Eight of Wands, which can have a variety of different meanings. It can represent messages coming back and forth too. So definitely those of you who are waiting for news or information or messages coming, especially positive ones, they are on their way. And particularly if it's about something that you have invested in or begun or have been putting in a kind of a body of work into as well. There is a sense of the Eight of Wands. It's kind of a harbinger of opportunities too, meaning that it can represent an opportunity coming your way. There sometimes with the Eight of Wands it can represent throwing kind of your creative, artistic, ideas and potentials, ideas for something in the air, and kind of watching to see where they fall. So this can play out a couple of different ways, Capricorn. Especially with that unexpected blessing, happy surprise energy of the Four of Wands, which is right next to the Eight of Wands. It could be that for some of you, an unexpected opportunity is coming your way or has come your way, and you're reflecting, considering on it. Could be an investment of some kind, and this could have something to do with, there is this lovely connection with home and family. Whatever it is, there's this lovely celebratory, I'm really just enjoying the abundance of what I have, particularly in connection with home and family. And it could be that something that you have been investing in or working in has paid off in a really nice way, maybe a little sooner, or you've received notice or are getting news that something is going to be paying out or benefiting you as well. It could be in an actual dollars and cents way for some of you, like a project, an investment, property of some kind. For others of you, it's more on the fertility, home, family, children, blessings, parents kind of energy. Some of you, it's a combination of all of those things, because I do get this sense at the end of the month, it's okay, where are we going next? What are we going to do with this, with what we have, with what has just kind of unexpectedly come in? For those of you who are, I get the sense for some of you too that what you're contemplating, it could be that some of you maybe either have finished paying off a house or are close to paying off a house. You may be wondering what you're going to do moving forward, if you're going to stay there, if perhaps you're going to sell it. I get actually a couple of different messages that somebody out there is considering perhaps moving or relocating or traveling for quite some time, and you may be considering renting your house out, or selling or renting your house, which is kind of interesting. I am getting a very strong connection to actual property. So it could be that some of you, particularly those of you maybe that are finding out that you're, pregnant or your family is growing, you may be thinking of expanding in terms of property as well. Those of you that are considering a new project or investing in something or taking something to another level, there is this sense of creativity paying off for you, if it hasn't already. But for those of you that are considering an investment which is going to require an investment of actual dollars and cents or resources of some kind, especially if it's in regards to you moving and relocating, or if it would require you moving or relocating, with the Emperor's general energy and advice too, he is all about making sure that things balance out. So if you're considering something new, it looks like some of you, it may be a calculated risk of some kind. And I feel like the energy in doing it is quite positive, but just make sure that, you know, that if it's a risk, make sure it's a calculated risk, that you kind of, you know, look at everything very carefully before you make any significant decisions. As overall energy for the last couple of weeks of February, Capricorn, and advice, the Emperor is about kind of looking at everything very carefully, making sure things balance out, practicing a measure of self-control too, so in order to make the harvest that you already have bigger, or deciding what to do with it as well, particularly if you've received a windfall or notice or news that something has worked out maybe actually better than you thought it would be. So you know, because this is a general reading, general readings can be kind of tricky sometimes. It's going to mean different things in different degrees to different people, but fundamentally the energy is really quite lovely. There's a stable, lovely energy for the last couple of weeks of February. There's a strong, happy connection to home and family. I mean, not only is this an unexpected blessing surprise, but it's celebratory energy that connects you to just remembering what it's like, feeling just really blessed and grateful for what you have, particularly friends and family around you, especially with that lovely parental energy. Some of you, there may be a lot of that focus on parents, whether you as parents or on your parents as well. There's a sense that something unexpected has happened or is happening, but it's quite a welcome thing. And then there's a consideration of where and how to move forward from here on out. Just great, lovely, secure, solid energy. But it'll be interesting to see what that happy surprise or unexpected blessing is for those of you who have not received it yet. It is coming. Difficult to tell exactly what it is, but just in looking at the elemental energy of your minor arcana cards, or your pip cards as we sometimes call them, it looks like an investment or an opportunity to do something else, go something else, start something else, or expand on something. So just make sure that you kind of weigh everything out before you make any significant life-changing decisions, Capricorn. So that pretty much wraps up your February 2018 mid-month general readings, Capricorn. Thank you so much for watching it. Again, if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, go to my YouTube channel's homepage for more information and my contact info. You can also find my contact information attached to the description of all the videos I post. Feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be happy to work with you, and turnaround time is pretty quick, usually within a couple of weeks. And you can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo for just the quick little fast reads or quick answer to the questions that you may have, either via text or an actual phone call or video chat. The traditional readings, of course, I do either live or recorded, depending on what your preference is. Okay, Capricorn, I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the March 2018 general readings. Looks like the sun is just coming up now this morning and is blazing into my screen. So as always, Capricorn, until I see you again, which will be in a couple of weeks, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. Take care, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.